Breaking
Breaking
news.
news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Trey area.
Yeah, it's that time, man. What's going on, faithful? The Nothing But Niners crew is back, man. We got some breaking news. Some news you all expect. Man, I got to let my hair out for this one, man. I got to. Whoo, it's time, baby. You hear me? It's time.
October 8th, 2021 is officially trade day.
Dun, dun, dun. Kyle Shanahan went to the
Trade
podium
day.
and he made it official. Trey Lance will be getting the start. Um, I think we all saw this coming. I think we all kind of knew this is what was happening. We even did the breakdown on Patreon where we discussed, some of the hidden messages that were in there, and it was clear that, if you have two different game plans for two different types of quarterbacks, and one hasn't practiced all week, the other guy's got to be the starter because Wednesday is installation day, May Day. We are in Trey Day. I know people are gonna have so much fun with this, man.
Yeah.
I know they're gonna have so much fun with this, man. Nick, well, how are your thoughts? Are you surprised by this? Is this what you expected? What's the word, Hummingbird?
To be honest with you, I'm surprised. Because the shit that came out on KNBR that Jimmy wanted to practice today and Kyle was going to let him practice today. And Kyle's saying Jimmy Garoppolo is 100% the starter. And if he can throw off his back leg, he's going to start this week. All that thrown aside, I'm just surprised because I really didn't think Kyle Shanahan was going to pull the trigger. I thought even if Jimmy wasn't 100%, Kyle was going to throw him out there. So, yes, I'm surprised.
Yeah, it just seems like Kyle is very, very hesitant to make this change. And he was holding on to every last bit of hope to get him in there. But we'll see what happens. This thing is far from over. This Jimmy is missing time because of an injury, not a benching. And so that means that when he's healthy, he very well could be right back in there.
Well, Kyle said that today. He said that Jimmy's the 100% starting quarterback, that if he wasn't injured, he'd be starting this week. That's what he said. Now, this is where you get into the confrontation where if Trey comes out and balls against a 4-0 team and plays well and can command this offense, win or lose, whether he can command this offense, Kyle Shanahan's going to have to look deep into his book and see what's going on. Now, Trey may not be ready. And like we said the other night, this is a perfect opportunity to go to Trey Lance. If Trey is ready, you can continue to ride with him. If he's not, you can go back. You can revert back to Jimmy Garoppolo and say, well, I never said Jimmy wasn't the starter. And I wouldn't expect anything less from Kyle. Kyle will continue to say that Jimmy's the starter until he's completely healthy or Trey proves that he can be the starter.
Yeah. And there's still some more fluff to try to go through. We have to find out still whether or not Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be active on game day as the backup. Because with Trey being named the starter, if Jimmy's too injured to play, does that mean that Nate Sudfeld gets elevated? So that's something else to keep in mind here.
He should. He should get elevated. But
the 49ers have until tomorrow to do so.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see if he well. No, they have till Sunday morning.
No, not to make the roster move. It's Saturday. It's the day before the game. You can't elevate people the day of the game day.
Oh yeah, elevate. Yeah, my fault. You can only do inactives at DX.
Yes, yeah, he's not on the active. Yeah, no, you're right. He's not on the active roster. And I always thought that was weird. And so if I don't know if I want to say this now or not. It's breaking news. Trey Lance has been named the starter, but if Jimmy is active and lit as the backup, Kyle can't say this is about injury. True. I mean, he's gonna say it. He can say it, but he shouldn't expect the faithful to believe that this is about injury.
Yeah, because if he's not injured, if he's healthy enough to come in as a backup if something happens, then he should be healthy enough to start.
Right. So we'll see what happens, guys. And I think this changes everything. I think that this gives us a shot to win the game. We finally have Sergio. Thank you very much. we finally have a starter named. We know the game plan that Kyle's put in all week. And if any of you guys out there have Game Pass, NFL Game Pass, go back to September 9th, 2012. Washington Redskins at the time against the New Orleans Saints. RJ3's first game in the NFL with Kyle Shanahan as a coordinator. I think that's the game plan that we see this week.
Oh, man. We'll
Just something
see.
to go back and watch. Something to go back and watch and have some fun with. That's
We'll
what I'm
see.
doing.
We shall see. Hands down, I do know one thing. October 8th, 2021, Trey Day, baby. It's officially Trey area.
Yes, sir. That's going to do it for us, guys. We'll see you all later on, all right?
Peace.